What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode of TNC Reacts. Today is Am I the A-Hole Friday, where we read a Reddit story that is going off about seeing if potentially this person is the a-hole. Now, this is part 2 to a young man that is talking about his mother who had said to her boyfriend that he was a lame, and should he keep talking to her or not. So, let's get to it. So, I'm not really sure what to type, but I feel like I need to write about some things that have happened. When I was writing my last post, I was reading the Expanse books, and pretty much there's stuff in the second one about moms not seeing their kids. I know that's so different from my situation and it's not real, but I think that it's what got me really emotional and scared, and I didn't realize that until I looked back at it. So, my dad pretty much told me that I needed to talk to my mom because he didn't want to deal with her and she was going to pick me up from school so we could work it out. When she did, I just tried talking to her like normal or lying, but she knew I was lying and seemed really worried. So, I told her everything and it made her cry and I felt really awful, but then she started apologizing to me, which was really weird. She told me that she shouldn't have said that and she was wrong to say it and that I'm not lame. She said that I'm her only child and that sometimes she gets jealous of how much I'm like my dad. And she wishes I was more like her. She ranted about how much she hates my dad. Whoa. And how he ruined her life and it was his fault, she said.
This shit is crazy, bro.
And then she started saying she'd die without me and promising me that she was going to make it up to me and never say something like that again. And since then, she has really tried. Like, she'll come to school randomly during lunch and drop me off lunch or make me something special or even help out with my uncle's classes. She's not as good as him but knows the lessons. But literally the week after, she also forced me to go to counseling with her and is making me go with her every week now. All we do there is talk, and we've talked so much now about what she said that, God, whoever wrote this is trash. What she said and how I felt about it, that I'm kind of annoyed by it. So yeah, I don't really like it, but she seems to think it's helping, and she even once said she would have made us go the moment she left my dad. She really hates this dude because she keep bringing this up. Besides that, Mike proposed to my mom and she accepted, and she honestly seems happier than she's ever been. She's been hanging out with his daughter and his niece a lot too to plan her wedding. I'm still not close to him or anything, but I don't know. I don't feel like I can say anything with how happy my mom is. I mean, she's calling all our relatives to tell them the news and telling me to start writing my speech. Dad's been ticked off ever since he learned. And the worst part is that after she made me admit this in the counseling, she listened to the therapist and wants me to start going to sessions by myself. She said my uncle will take me on the days that she's going to book for me, so I won't feel any pressure from her. I just hate it. I hate talking about these things and I wish I didn't have to. I'm going to be honest, that annoyed me. And the only reason I'm going to say this is because I hated the writing on it. It was so backwards. But realistically, no, you're not the a-hole. You seem just like a normal teenager that's going through teenage stuff. Yes, your mom is obviously a jerk because she's speaking about things to a teenager that she shouldn't. I don't care what you feel about parents. You don't tell the children that you hate their dad and all of this is their fault. You made a baby with them. You just don't do that, because if you say you're so much like your dad and you spend so much time with your dad, but I hate your dad, then that correlates to that you hate the child in their weird childlike mind. They may not say it then, but as they grow up and look back, they're like, maybe that's why she acted this way. Maybe that's why she did this. Maybe that's why she didn't hug me as much. Who knows? It could be whatever issue they could pick and prod and take apart. But obviously the kid hates going to therapy, obviously. This sounds like more of a mom thing than him. He's already made peace with it, but I mean, what do? You try to appease the parents, but obviously they still don't like each other, and that's just going to have to be your life existence. But, God, sorry about the reading, y'all. I hated it. It's trash. But let me know what y'all think down in the comments section, and be on the lookout for more videos. All right, everybody? Peace.